so I may or may not be able to provide full audio commentary for the rest of this match. However, I'll be trying my best. It seems as though Serbia has taken over Hungary. Romania has taken over Poland with their starting troops and their tank divisions. They're sending a tank division over to the UK. Is that even legal? Anyways, I believe that Bulgaria declared on Syria. However, they are yet to invade it. And okay, you can double your population. Anyways, the Romanians are sending in reinforcements. Those two tank divisions are doing pretty well against the UK, like, home guard. Other than that, it seems as though Romania has made a few factories. Presumably, yep, steel and mortar. And electronics, yep. I assume that they are selling to Romania so that they are able to make their tanks. Yep, there it is. I have to say the Romanian invasion of the UK is going it's going a bit slow, but it is going smoothly, considering that it is Romania and they had to cross Carpathian Mountains, cross through Poland, enter the Baltic Sea, to the Northern Sea, and then land onto the shores of the UK. Quite a long ways away. It seems as though Greece is finally moving their divisions. Still haven't declared war, though. Romania so far is the only person to declare on two nations. Serbia declared on one and took over one. And Bulgaria just simply declared but didn't take over anything, or even move their troops. Greece has declared war on France. They're going to be invading France with 4K infantry and 1.2K tanks. It's quite ambitious, but if it does work, if it does work out, then it would just be great, frankly. However, that won't really undo the population difference that Romania has gained by taking over the UK and Poland. And Bulgaria is yet to do anything. And London has fallen to a few Romanian tanks. What a world we live in. Seems as though Romania is trading their electronics away. So is Serbia. And Bulgaria. And Greece. And Serbia has not declared on Germany. And mind you, Greece has been trading their electronics away to Germany. So the Serbs aren't really going to get that much money. However, they will get a few extra electronics. Which I have to say that is not a fair deal. The Greek tanks have wiped out the French home guard, and the Greek infantry is landing on the shores of Marseille. The Bulgarians finally moved through the canal Even though they could have just cut through Trace or Thrace. But it is what it is. So far, no ideology changes. The Bulgarians are finally gonna land. No, they stopped. What's the reason? I don't know exactly. Anyways, in the Romanian-British annexation war, there's 86k losses. The Bulgarians have only lost 31k invading France. Serbia has lost a hefty 102k to just Germany alone. This means as though Greece is booking it towards Paris, and the Romanians are about to finish off the UK. There are only a few cities up here in the Scottish Highlands and in Northern Ireland, and 3 cities still in England. The Bulgarian troops have killed the Syrian home guard and are now out-capturing Syria. Paris has fallen to Greece. As to say, this is a very tank-centric round. We've seen rounds before in the past, and especially in round 1, where people didn't spawn any tanks at all. However, it seems this round is going to be nothing but tanks. It seems as though the battlefield, the main front line of the war, is going to be the Bulgarian border. There really aren't any other borders, and Navy won't be doing good this match. However, I did just remember the French-German border, also known as the Greek-Serbian border now. It's going to be quite interesting. Oh, the Serbs have killed off Germany. Romanians have killed off the UK. I have to say, this is a very strong Romania and Serbia. And honestly, Greece, they're going pretty slow at it with France. Bulgaria is even slower. They just now killed Syria. Took them quite a while. I don't know why. It seems as though the Serbs and Romanians have some consumer goods. However, they are running a deficit. Now this is interesting. The Serbs have just split all the tanks off into 1 divisions. The Greeks are taking over the Netherlands. Alright. And the Bulgarians are taking over Iraq. The Romanians made a single destroyer. I just remembered that Greece is literally just shoreline. If the Greeks don't make a navy to counter that destroyer, they are, well, they're good as dead. That's all I'm gonna say. The Greeks are closing in on Toulouse and southern France. the Netherlands has fallen to Greece. Okay, there may be a little bit of background voices, but I'm really hoping that the microphone does not catch those. Anyways, it seems as though Serbia has 3 tank units lined up, presumably to auto-capture Greek France and Greek Netherlands. The Serbians and Romanians have made artillery. The Greeks are yet to make artillery. It seems as though Bulgaria has also made artillery. They made lines filled with tanks. Serbia has made quite a few forts, and the war has begun. Also, it would seem as though Romania will definitely win this naval war. It's 3 versus 5 under 2 artillery ranges. It ain't gonna end well. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, it seems as though Serbia is on mass attack, and so is Greece. I'm not sure about Bulgaria or Romania. The Greeks rush into artillery snipe. However, the Romanians react to this quite quickly and send in their divisions to counteract those. As expected, the Greeks have made a few infantry divisions to defend France, and the Serbians have just rammed their tanks into them. It seems as though the Serbian tanks are gonna win, actually. Month 2 of the conflict, and it seems as though naval superiority will be firmly in Romanian hands, giving a big disadvantage to Greece, as now the entirety of their territory is now can be under destroyer range. The Greeks finally made a few artillery divisions, however they are a bit too late. The Romanians have gotten a gold destroyer now, and they still have 3 subs. They send in a few troops to snipe the artillery of the Serbs. Oh no, it's not Serbs, it was Romanians that time. The Bulgarians are just doing Bulgarian things, I guess. The Greeks have lost the battle for France. The Netherlands is now getting auto-captured. The Greeks have just rammed all their troops in here, all of their reserves, and, well, I have to say that is pretty much it for the round. Well, when I mean that, I mean it's going to be very hard for the Greeks and Bulgarians to catch up at this point, especially after the losses that they've gotten. That's even worse than I thought. 1 point. What the hell? I'm simply in utter disbelief. Not only does the Romanian and Serbian team have like a huge population advantage, but they're also taking less casualties. They're now taking over Greek France, which will heavily debuff the Greeks. And while the Greeks also, well, they don't have naval superiority. That should speak for itself. The Serbians rush in 200 tanks to kill that 1 tank unit. And that resulted in a Bulgarian victory. It seems as though Romania is now getting prepared to invade Greece. They're sending 1.1k silver tanks, and they have just cancelled their decision, deciding that defending their homeland is more important than invading the enemies. Greeks just crossed Macedonia? I mean, that's what happened. And it seems as though they're getting wrecked. Frankly. Don't know why they did that. The Greek homeland is now left undefended. So is, well, practically all of Greece is undefended. During their lands in France. This is quite up. And the Bulgarians have fallen. And now it's just a matter of auto capturing. Might as well just call them AI at this point. No troops to defend. And frankly, I believe that they're... Oh no, not yet. Greece holds one last Hail Mary. Although this won't be to do anything against the Serbian onslaught. Bulgarian capital has been taken over. The last few Greek troops are now defending their homeland bravely under destroyer range. And now they're dead.